I used to think meditation was for, I don't know, people who just wanted to escape life. I don't know, sit quietly, maybe for hippies, I don't know what I thought. And now I really believe that meditation is so valuable for everyone that it should be taught in schools. It actually connects you to yourself, connects you to your life, to your world in a way that nothing else does. It's not momentarily, it's something that can become permanent, so that your ability to cope in daily life cleans up and becomes very clear as to how life really is, because you're now no longer caught in yourself, in your thoughts, in your reactive patterning. Meditation for children especially is vital for them to manage or go through those years which, as they're growing up, they're learning, and if they take on board a lot of stresses and assumptions and fears, you know, it could lead to a lot of unhealthy behavior patterns in their futures. Whereas if they could learn to be more present in themselves, or more anchored into their own self, the benefits of that is they have clarity and a healthier ability to be present, which would enable them to manage all the information that's coming to them and discern clearer what is important for them and what isn't. So meditation's got nothing about being calm and being a hippie. That's so old school. I can't even believe that's coming out of my mouth. Meditation's got everything about mental health. And since mental health is such a big conversation point these days, well, let's talk about mental health then, shall we? I've been a meditation teacher for over 20 years, so I've been dealing with my mental health and other people's mental health for over 20 years, meaning what I've seen and how I've seen people change is very unique on the individual person, but completely doable and vibrant and rewarding when people play and realize that they have a choice. Now, the choices I'm talking about might start a little bit more outward, like, do you have a choice with who's your family? Maybe not. Do you have a choice with who's your school friends, and if bullying's happening? Maybe not. But how you cope, how you let go of trauma, how you have the ability to see things differently. Sorry, I just think I just found a greenstone. This is like very prized stone right here. It's so funny. I'm talking to you and just going blah, 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 and then this kind of like jumps out at me. I'm actually really sure that it is, which is really nice. Greenstone is the New Zealand name for punamu, or punamu is the New Zealand name for greenstone, which is jade, New Zealand jade. So anyway, back to coping. Coping with the stories in your head. If you've been bullied at school and you're feeling really depressed, you can actually do something about it. You know, you can cope, you can look after yourself, you can make choices. There's ways out. And the beautiful thing about the profession that I've ended up doing all my life is witnessing the changes in other people. It is such a delight. It is such an incredible long list of stories of how humanity, how people, real lives and real stories are transforming themselves consciously. The latest one I wanted to just share with you is a beautiful story about a friend of mine going through a divorce. And instead of focusing on what was wrong with each other and blame and why we need to divorce each other, you know, let's get out of this relationship, they very calmly and beautifully, you know, have agreed. And then the conversations now have really just been how to do it, and without any blame. And they made a decision that they wouldn't blame each other. They're owning it for themselves, that we're both making this decision. So I'm making this decision for me, and I'm owning it. It has nothing to do with you as a bad person, or it has everything to do with us needing to move on. Now, I mean, I've really simplified it, right? But what I love about the entire story is how hopeful that is for everyone else. How wonderful it would be for her to share her story and her experience with other people who are going through even the contemplating divorce or separation and getting caught up in the feeling like you need to blame the others to justify the decision, and yet the decision has simply just been made. And if you keep it as simple as that and you own your own reasons why, then you can love each other and continue to love each other as friends rather than try and beat each other up now because we've decided to move on. You know, it's just so much hope for humanity to just be kind to each other, to treat each other well, to honor each other and respect each other. I love those words, honor and respect. If you could play with today, honoring and respecting the people who are around you, the shopkeeper, the bus driver, the, I don't know, school students, the person on the street, just honor and respect them and just see what comes back to you while you just having that simple change of perspective. You know, we can create the world we want to create, and we do. We create our own reality. If you put on glasses that are dirty and filled with blame, that's the world you will see. If you put on glasses which are clear with the intention to love, that's the world you will see.